Hachette Audio presents The Ghost Forest, Racists, Radicals, and Real Estate in the California Redwoods. Written by Greg King. Read by Galen Osier. Something will have gone out of us as a people if we ever let the remaining wilderness be destroyed. If we permit the last virgin forests to be turned into comic books and plastic cigarette cases. If we drive the few remaining members of the wild species into zoos or to extinction. If we pollute the last clear air and dirty the last clean streams and push our paved roads through the last of the silence, so that never again will Americans be free in their own country from the noise, the exhausts, the stinks of human and automotive waste, and so that never again can we have the chance to see ourselves single, separate, vertical, and individual in the world, part of the environment of trees and rocks and soil, brother to the other animals, part of the natural world and competent to belong in it. Wallace Stegner. For man is God, and man is eating the earth up, like a candy bar. And not one of them can be left alone with the ocean, for it is known he will gulp it all down. The stars, possibly, are safe. Anne Sexton. Prologue. I spent the summer of 1990 hiding out at my parents' modest home in western Sonoma County. At 29 years old, I'd landed back at the family abode after my two closest colleagues had been violently attacked and almost killed for attempting to protect redwood forests. I had a target on my back. So, hunkered in a nook on the back deck, thwacking an ancient Smith Corona like Jack Nicholson in The Shining, I began to write the first drafts of the story that would become part of this book. The process was cathartic, the prose near gibberish. Over the ensuing years, I picked up the thread a few times only to shelve it. These iterations focused on the political and often physical struggle during the 1980s and 1990s to protect redwood habitats, in particular the 3,000-acre Headwaters Forest in Humboldt County, then the largest virgin redwood grove remaining in private ownership. In 1985, Headwaters Forest and thousands of acres of surrounding redwood lands were bought up for liquidation by a Houston company after a junk bond-fueled corporate takeover. The epic struggle to save Headwaters Forest would generate headlines throughout the world. It was a big story. The version of the story I wrote, though, seemed somehow untethered. The anchor, it turned out, was history.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?